Hi everyone, Scorp here. Continuing this Duelist of the Roses Blue Eyes playthrough. Today we're gonna start off by facing down Jasper Dice Tutor. Shouldn't be too hard, considering how strong we made our deck. Unfortunately for us, we don't have that many threats, so this can technically get to be a problem, but our leader power should carry us. The ability to encroach on our opponent as quick as we're going to be able to is going to be extremely useful for us. So we'll just charge down, getting past all of this labyrinth terrain. I'm just gonna go ahead and put Change Slime up here. That way, when I force him to run that way, he can't summon out there and have a free summoning space. So we took away one of his places to go with the fake trap. So now hopefully this isn't too awful to get in. Okay, that was expected. Though this can just be dealt with a Curse Breaker. And I drew an Ancient Tree, so that's going face-up defense right here, and we're going to start ignoring cards. Woohoo! We are... This is going very well. Oh hey! He didn't flip his invitation. So, he kind of just loses. Although, I guess that does save him for a turn. Actually, it saves him forever because of the spellbinding from Ancient Jar, but I have no regard for my own creatures, so since we're role-playing Kaiba. Goodbye, Blue Eyes. Hey, we got the Misminute Control. That was probably the only card I kind of cared about here. Because it's a relatively cheap card that we can put in our deck. But now we have a problem. And it's called this guy's deck cost is way too low for us. So we need to shed about 700 deck cost. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna just see how bad the problem is real quick. I'll just go ahead and remove all the cards but the blue eyes. And we realize that we have to get 34 cards for 130 deck cost. Okay, now I need 25 cards for 110. Which means they need to average about 4 deck cost apiece. I think I'm gonna go enter some passwords and be right back. Okay, so I put in all of the really cheap passwords I can even think of. And we're still 10 cards away, and we only have 20 deck cost to work with. So one of these ultimates is coming out. And that should let us just fill out the deck with whatever we want. Hopefully? I mean, I have pretty much put in every card that's cheap at this point. Okay, we might need 3 more passwords that I could try to come up with, so I'm gonna try to come up with 3 more and be right back. Okay, I had to dig real deep and grab like Unhappy Maiden and a Petite Maw. And a multiply for some cards to put in, even if I don't have a Karibo. Also, this is going to be a very difficult duel, because his leader powers just kind of, destroy me. Well, they don't destroy me, they spellbind me forever. So this is going to be a real problem. I'm going to have to bait him out, hopefully with, like, some spells or something. Bakura, chill. Bakura literally just made a 4,000 attack Deep Stick Rose Spectre. I probably should keep the Unhappy Maiden around, just as fodder to get him to attack me. But we'll live and we'll learn. Change Slime's pretty good. Unfortunately, this is wind, so he's gonna get paralyzed. This is not good for me. I would have preferred that to not stun, but there's nothing I can do about it. I guess I can do this. Oh, I actually might want the Call of the Haunted so I can change my dragons into zombies. so we can avoid the leader power problems. Oh, put it in defense. Didn't take the invigoration bait, huh? Well, let's see if he'll attack my face down. Or that Rose Spectre will attack it. Nope. Okay. Well, he should attack over the blue eyes. And equip his lethal? I drew a Curse Breaker that would have been lethal. But I didn't have a way to put it on his creature. And he's lost the game. Game's AI is absolutely wonderful. I didn't even have to make my blue eyes into zombies. Or chase him down with a change slime. Both of which were things I was prepared to do. Okay, now to get rid of 99% of the stuff in this deck, because we definitely do not need all of these cheap cards anymore, because Yugi is going to be... Yugi has like 1,600 deck cost, I think? No, 1,500, yeah. Well, that should easily let us fix our deck. So I'm just going to go ahead and blow away our entire deck real quick and rebuild it, because it's just easier for me that way. Look at that deck cost skyrocket. Okay, now I still need 7 more cards, and I don't really know what to put in for those 7. Weather Control's fine. Change the field for me. Mesmeric Control's pretty good. I mean, really what I should use is stuff like B-Skull. Great Moth, since I have all of the synergy cards for the really expensive cards. I'm running out of deck cost again. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying how expensive this deck is. Just grab something cheap down here. Sure. So this is the problem with Blue Eyes decks, is that you just have deck cost issues. And I'd say it would get better with adding in more proper cards, but there isn't really much better to add in. Okay, he didn't play anything too great. Unfortunately for me, I have not drawn anything more than one Blue Eyes. Okay, he just change of hearted my Gate D. Oh no, he change of hearted a Dark Piercing Light that he's not going to use. Sweet. I love this game's AI. Oh! Well, that basically takes away one of his Mirror Forces. Ooh. Go away, Cosmic Queen. I think I'm just gonna take the 1300 for, or the 800 for the huge punish. Oh, it's only 300. Oh, man. I do have lethal here. Okay. Goodbye, Yugi. Yeah, that Monster Reborn wasn't very nice. Okay, a Psycho Puppet. Something I'm not going to use. Well, we made it to 12 wins, so I think it's time for another reincarnation. Blah, blah, blah. Screen shaking. Yes. You have summoned the Dark Lord. And it looks like Kaiba has had a problem because he can't deal with the guy that he had me summon. So now we have to do it. Sweet. So I would like to get another Rigorous Lever, so I'll be right back. Well, sometimes you just get lucky on these reincarnations, and this is one of those times. We got the third ancient tree, so we can take out Serpent Knight for that. We can take out Metalzoa for Rigorous Lever. We also got a Barrel Rock, which will be nice for dealing with the final boss. Well, let's go ahead and take out this boss. He's not quite the final boss, but he is pretty annoying. We do have quite the deck for dealing with him, though. Oh, I'm as sure as a hand. That's a monster. $2,300's a lot of damage. Okay, not a Ruryoku. We're fine. See what I drew? Okay, perfect. Okay. This is why I discarded that Blue Eyes the first turn. It was still lethal without that because I could have killed my own Blue Eyes, but it's nice to just have a second one. So, that was easy. Oh, that was a pretty easy win. Yeah. Overall, Blue Eyes aren't too hard to win with. They're just extremely clunky. So there are definitely better things to play. But you know, you can go and beat down opponents pretty easily with them. There's other ways to play them. You can put them in a Mystical Elf deck, but I mean, if you're gonna make a Mystical Elf deck, why put a Blue Eyes in it? Why not just use like a Ray and Temperature or a Happy Lover, which have a good effect on them. And since you're gonna buff them up a bunch anyways, what's it matter what their base stats are? Unless you're dealing with Jiraigamos, in which case, just kill them with an insta-kill card. I don't know, put a Man-Eater Bug in or something. But yeah, that was the first side. Pretty easily completed. Yeah. Overall, I mean, most opponents just went down because we played super aggressively on them. Our leader powers kind of carried. you could have pretty much inserted any big card you wanted to into the blue eye slot, and it would have done just as well. So it's kind of where we're at. With that, I think I am going to pause here. I'm going to switch. I'm going to dude up on the other side, and then I'm just going to fix our deck so that we can actually play somebody. Okay. So, come in on the other side. We are going to have to drop a whole bunch of deck cost, unfortunately. To, I think, nobody in the comments section surprise. Save, so we don't even have to go through the expedited cutscenes ever again. Oh, I didn't check the deck cost that we were going for. I think I'm going to take out the 3 Mimikats. That's where I'm going to start. 867. We'll go after Weevil last. So Beaskull can go. Great Moth can definitely go. The 3 Mimikats definitely have to go in the Grave Robber. And that still hasn't gotten us down far enough. Ancient Trees. These two. Goblin Fan can go for now. Oh, this is a problem. We just really have to go down a lot, huh? It's cheaper than Red Medicine. I guess I'm gonna remove one of the Monster Reborns also. Don't want to, but I will. Okay, that worked. That is a very much cheaper deck that still kind of functions. But that's gonna have to do it for today. We got through a lot today, so thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.